another big breaking update. Let's tell our viewers about it. About 2 ISIS terrorists, we are told, have now been held in Shivamogga. This is being reported from the state of Karnataka, and the details of the case that are with Times Now as this case that has been now registered against the stringent UAPA. These are the details that are coming forth as several of those recoveries that have also been made from these said terrorists.
So a terror plot has been busted in Shivamogga, and remember from here as well, incriminating evidence that have been taken to laptops, 14 mobile phones and other documents that have been seized.
Right now, 2 persons, that is the A2 and A3, Maaz and Yasin, they have been apprehended. They have been questioned, and from them we have seized explosive materials like sulfur, phosphorus, nut bolts, bearings, and circuits. And there is evidence that they had conducted trial blast, or 2-3 places they have conducted this trial blast. So that means that they are up to something very serious. Shivamogga police, we have formed special squads, and after some time this case will be handed over to NIA.
What is also coming in on part of the police on this recovery that has been made on the terror module that has been busted, and 2 ISIS terrorists who have been nabbed. Now what is being said that in all likelihood when it comes to the anti-terror agency, the NIA, the premier investigative agency, will be taking over this case. It is in Shivamogga, where even when it comes to the material that are required to make a bomb, that too has been recovered.
So the accused Shariq, Maaz and Yasin were a part of a conspiracy that was hatched to further the terror activities of the banned terrorist organization ISIS and to disturb unity, security of the country. So deliberately and unlawfully possessing explosives, endangering public property and life, and the burning of the national flag. These are the details that the officials have received as of now. There are 2 ISIS terrorists who have been nabbed. Neha Hebale is joining us live with the details. Neha, what are the details that the police officials have revealed? How indoctrinated were they, and what were they planning to carry out?
Well, yes, Pratibha, in fact, a lot of key details over here coming out that the Karnataka police has put out at this point in time. There were, in fact, 3 of these terrorists who were involved in these activities. However, the police has managed to trace down 2 of them and arrest them right now. We are, of course, picking up at this point in time that they've registered a case under sections of the UAPA as well. But, this has, of course, a much larger bearing. Now, a couple of really important things also that the police has said is that these people were responsible for various terror activities across, in fact, the state, that they had even carried out explosions, on the riverbanks of the Tungabhadra River. And apart from that, also the fact that, they had several audio and video clips also on their phone, that they were also a part of, activities involving the ISIS or the, of course, the feared terror outfit over here. And apart from that, more importantly, the fact still remains over here that the police goes on to stress on where exactly their agenda was stemming from and why exactly, they were indulging in these activities. Of course, there are likely more people who are involved, is what the police has also hinted at, and they are on the lookout for these people. But, of course, the key details of this still being the fact, and we're actually just going to read it out right here from what the police has said. A big statement that's come in here also on the fact that it's not just these 2 people who've been arrested, that they've had cases in the past as well. Like we saw the Mangalore graffiti case as well, in the past. So these accused have had a history of indulging in terrorist activities like this and anti-national activities. In fact, one of the accused also,
2 of them having the ISIS background, who have now been taken into custody. There has been incriminating materials that have also been recovered from them. Neha, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. We'll get more reactions on this.